So you get Steve Hughes in the breaks. You get Steve Hughes on the show. It's pretty awesome. Hey, real quick, what do you have to do to prepare for one of those Saturday Night Nitro commercials?
I have to rest my voice for 4 days in advance, make sure my vocal cords have been properly exercised, and then I just go for it.
It is awesome. It is
one take, man. One take, one breath.
It is awesome. It is awesome performance, and I love those.
It's all in the writing. Right. It's all in the writing of the script. Those are prepared for me, so I do appreciate that.
I need to write one for you for the Bakersfield Californian.
Whenever you're ready.
Get your Sunday paper. Good stuff. Like Bowser out there, he's celebrating.
Well, he's the writer. Him and Matt are the writers of those commercials. So
we've kind of gone over a little bit in a couple areas, and I think for a good reason. We talked a lot about the passing of Mike Mosier, a man that you consider a mentor, a good friend, and I don't want to. I know how important he was to you, but just give us your thoughts real quick on
and I'm an emotional guy too.
Yes,
so
I know. I'm
sorry.
I feel
that's okay. No, really, it's my pleasure to talk. I'll talk about him forever. You know, Mike Mosier didn't try to be a mentor. He just was.
Yeah.
He didn't try to be your friend. He just was. That's just the way he was.
Right.
The thing I think is that his style is so unique. You know, I would say if we were talking about, use the term maybe more polished. You're more buttoned up, more polished. That's the way a lot of track announcers are more script oriented, or even though you're not, but you know what I mean. And Mike was just kind of whatever came to Mike's mind often went out over the mic.
Well, I compare him to the stylistic artist, like oh gosh, who's the guy that smokes a lot of marijuana that plays country music?
Toby Keith.
Willie Nelson.
That's right.
Willie Nelson is not a great singer, but he's so stylistic and the way he sounds. And
right.
That's how I compare Mike Mosier in the announcing world. He's very stylistic. He had his own style. We talk about the Mike Mosierisms. We talk about that. How colloquial he was.
Right.
Just very casual.
Right.
Not one time sitting next to him that someone walked by in the Mike Mosier Tower that he didn't say hello or how's the kids, how's this, how's that. There's, the real deal, Rick Childress. Here's, Pete Lithgow, Ricky Bobby's in the house. All of that stuff is just amazing.
I always, I'm still struck by, and I can still picture the two of you, because I think I took pictures of it.
You probably did.
The first time I went to Bakersfield Speedway, and how much chemistry the two of you guys had together.
For us, it was just a natural deal. When we first started, and I want to thank Don Childress for posting that picture on Facebook, and then I think Dakota Brown tagged me in the photo as well. I mean, it's like 1996 or 1997, and I am in my Texas tuxedo, man. I got blue jeans on the bottom and a denim shirt on top. Mike's in his white Levi's and the denim shirt. And we're standing next to Don Childress's car, and I was just a 23-year-old punk kid who had never announced anything but some stuff for some friends doing a motocross race. And Doug Baton hired me and said, "Yeah, this is going to be our new announcer." And man, when we just sat down in there, we just clicked. Yeah. It was just almost automatic. It was never a struggle. We didn't worry about stepping on each other. We didn't, it was just, we had just had a great rhythm together. And then I went out to Mesa Marin, and then I came back to the Bakersfield Speedway, and it's like we had never been apart,
right.
And it's.
What was the one thing that you saw? I mean, we saw so many posts on Facebook and so many posts about him. What that struck you the most about him? Maybe you didn't know.
I knew that guy pretty well.
Yeah.
We didn't spend a lot of time together outside of the racetrack. But there's a lot of time when you're up there in the tower before the races start. And, back when I started, we spent a lot of time off the racetrack. Right. When I came back, with my family and, because I think I was a new dad. I think I might've had my son, and then my daughter was born towards the end of my tenure there at, Bakersfield Speedway the first time. But I had some extra time, to spend with him, and we'd, after the races, I'd go to his house, and before the races we'd have lunch or, grab a beer after, and always at the back table, That's a tradition that's gone on forever there at the Bakersfield Speedway. But those times when he and I got to talk up in the tower as we're preparing for the night of racing, just about his family and how proud he was of his boys.
Yeah.
Here's a post on Facebook I'm looking right now. Best memory of Mike. He was assistant coach on my soccer team with my dad, and he unwrapped his fake leg. My dad and I were the only ones that knew. He proceeded to kick the ball and allow his leg to fly through the air all to the shock of a bunch of 9-year-olds. So there you have. There's Mike Mosier in a nutshell.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's my second best leg
If you want to know
story.
about Mike, just look up, put Mike Mosier into Facebook, go to his Facebook page, and read these memories.
But nothing really. I mean, I'm just happy to see the amount of response.
Yeah, it's incredible.
People sharing their memories. I just think that's amazing. Amazing.
We've got. We could do this all day long, but we have business to get to here. And Mike was all about racing, and no matter what, come up with this 2 weeks from now.
We got the weekend off this weekend.
We got the Budweiser NASCAR National Championship finale, NASCAR Late Model Twin 35, Southwest Tour Trucks, NASCAR Mini Stocks. I'm going to take a breath here to get through all of the stuff. INEX SRL Legends, Just Drift. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
WRA Vintage Racers, Moparts of Bakersfield, presented all by KUZZ.
Yeah, it's KUZZ night. That's going to be a great night as we continue our
Don't forget about this.
our national championship, actually our championship month. And then Kern County Raceway, the motocross track, is doing 4 days a week, and it's been real successful since the new management has taken over. So we're real happy about that. But Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, I mean, if you can't make it out there, and it's $25 to ride, man, all day.
Let's get to your highlights.
Get your ride on.
Let's get to your highlights.
Let's
We'll
do
get to the
that.
highlights. We got highlights from Saturday, and Richardson's are doing pretty well on that.
Yeah, you could say that. Absolutely. Double digits, as our tribute to 9/11, the anniversary of 9/11 coming up this Friday. So great to have all of these first responders out there. So thank you. And thank you to Robert Rodriguez for singing our national anthem, man. That cat can sing.
Yeah, he can sing.
CHP officer.
Right.
So yeah, Christian Payne has come on strong here late in the Cal Spa Saturday Night Supermoto Sportsman Division. You see the 521 machine of Tyler Smotherman trying to chase him down. But after that great start that Christian Payne got, he wins 2 in a row. Congratulations to him. But Tyler Smotherman secured the Sportsman Championship with that second-place finish. Man, it's great to have the motorcycles back out there.
They're fun to watch.
Yeah. Pro Division, and I'll tell you what, this start here, man, super fast on the start as my phone beeps and buzzes there, R2-D2. Going into turn number 1, you see to the inside contact between the top 2 points guys, Ryan Kearns and Josh Jackson, who was your points leader. And unbeknownst to us at this time, Jackson with a separated shoulder on that 424 machine, picks his bike up, gets back into the race, and Ryan Kearns passes Stephen Davies here for the lead, and he's going to hang on and get the win again. Bronson Pierce would finish up in third on that 32. Yeah, that's Ricky Pierce's youngest son. And Stephen Davies second. But Josh Jackson, you can see him kind of favoring that shoulder there. He can't even pick up the big magnum of champagne, but gets that big number 1 plate in Cal Spa Saturday Night Supermoto Pro Division. So congratulations to him. Up next, Mini Stocks.
Nice field for this particular.
Great looking field here, but it wouldn't last long. Into turn number 1, you see some contact. Sam Pache makes contact with the 22 of Stacey Evans, takes out 3 cars. A couple of those cars tried to finish this main event, but just couldn't do it. But the real race is right here between these top 4. Kyle Flippo out in front, Terry Pettit running second, Stacey Evans is third, and Sam Pache fourth. And they were nose to tail like that, except for this final lap here. Terry Pettit goes to the outside trying to win. This is for the checkered flag.
Wow.
Swings wide, but Kyle Flippo leads all the laps to get his first career victory.
Nice.
So congratulations to Kyle.
Bandos.
Yeah, good field of Bandoleros as well. Cheyenne Flippo out to the lead early, but points leader Cabe McClinney with a move to the inside. Into turn number 1. A little bit of contact there in the apex of 1 and 2, and he takes over the lead. And then right here, Jeremy Clark coming up on some lappers. Spins the 88 car of Zach Ginn, which gives Jeremy Clark in that silver number 8 machine another shot at his first victory of the year. But Cabe McClinney, man, that 05 alert ID, Bakersfield, Wooddale Market, sponsored machine. 7th win on the season at the 911s, man. It's a Chiefs race, and this one got a little crazy. Great battles up front between Lieutenant Jason Matson from BPD and Commander Tyson Davis from the Kern County Sheriff's Department. Both Metro commanders doing battle here. This is the last-ditch effort there by Tyson Davis, and moved way to the inside of the white line there to try and, excuse me, get the win. But Lieutenant Jason Matson for BPD gets their second victory of 2015. I'll tell you what, that number 2 car, Brock Thompson, points leader coming into the night, but Eric Brust in the 4 machine kept chipping away the last couple of races, and Brock Thompson caught me in the pits and said, man, I have just been kind of out of it the last couple of events. Tonight I'm going to make a change, and he did, big time. Led early, going to lead all 30 laps. Second place battle between the 9 of Ed Red Coffee and the 55 of Mighty Matt Lewis was a great one, but Brock Thompson gets to the winner's circle for the 3rd time this year, tying Johnny White for the most wins in that division. Something you don't hear very often. The number 12 of Hugh Stubblefield going to lead a lap in the late model 50-lap main event. So he leads lap number 1 and then gets overtaken by the DC's RV Center special of Chris Dalton. And Dalton is going to lead the majority of the first half of this race. He leads till lap 24. And there you see the red Summer Ripe number 44 machine of Eric Richardson start to close the gap. And he's going to make a move on the inside to lead right at the halfway point there, lap 25. And then Brian Richardson going to sneak under the 5 of Dalton as well just a couple of laps later. And Brian Richardson actually started to run down the 44 car of Eric. Takes a look to the inside here, but a little too late. And Eric Richardson, brand new papa, going to win his 11th feature of 2015.
You think you could make him the driver of the year in some cases? Is that 11 wins?
I'd say no. I'd say that's yeah. He's got a pretty good case for it.
Yeah,
he's winning a lot of races.
This is an amazing season, and no slouches in that competition either.
No.
Those guys are right on them.
Yeah, and I was really proud to see the 40 of Cole Adamo come home with another top 3.
Yeah.
Finished up in 3rd. Chris Dalton finished 4th. Josh Horn was 5th. And I think the Adamo team is really right on the verge of really a breakout season. Hopefully we're going to see them next season and really step it up. So Cole Adamo would be my pick to win some races next year.
All right, very good. All right, Steve Hughes, thanks so much for sharing everything with us. Don't forget to check out Amanda Perryman's photos on the Kern County Raceway Park's Facebook page. Is a great job as well.
If I could have 30 seconds.
Go right ahead.
We had our dirt track opening last Friday night, so we want to say congratulations to Cody Laney, who won in the mods. Big weekend for him as he wins the late model race at Bakersfield Speedway. Cruz Griffith wins the B mods. Zach Forster, no surprise there, wins in mod lights. Kersey Young and Brody Graham win in the senior and junior mini dwarfs. And Brody Graham, it was his birthday that night, and it was a surprise. When he got to the racetrack, he didn't know he was racing. They give him his birthday present, which is a car, and said, "Hey, bud, you're racing." He goes out and wins the main event. So congratulations to him. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we'll definitely look forward to more on the dirt track as we go forward, and we appreciate everything. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you.
All right, coming up next, Famoso.
Vibrations Motorsports Saturday Night Nitro returns September 19th to Auto Club.